As former President Jimmy Carter remains in hospice care, a West Michigan woman is reflecting on her time documenting his presidency while working as a staff photographer in the White House.
News 8's Kyle Mitchell in studio tonight with her story. Kyle.
Brian and Sue, Mary Daly Brown worked in the White House as an official photographer during the final year of the Carter administration. It's an experience she holds close to her heart.
Basically just shot his events every day.
Turning through the pages of Mary Daly Brown's work in the White House.
The transition with, he did a lot of state dinners.
Is a trip through some of the most pivotal moments during President Jimmy Carter's final year in office.
The hostage crisis was going on, and the president didn't leave the country because he was committed to getting those hostages back, and so he didn't travel except for the campaign, which I did get to travel a little bit with him.
She was one of 5 staff photographers working at the White House and remembers looking down to switch lenses. One of the first meetings she documented.
When the president goes like this, that means you have to leave the room. And I said, oh, I didn't see that. He goes, well, all you have to do is get the people and then you can get out. So this picture is him kind of looking at me like, what are you still doing here?
Brown has called Rockford home since the 90s. She says President Carter would treat everyone in the room with respect.
But we would go in before other people into the Oval Office. We'd be there waiting, and then they would bring the people in. He would greet them, and we would photograph that greeting. And while we were waiting, he often would say, "Oh, how was your weekend?" Or he would ask about us. Her
favorite image, that is arguably her most iconic, shows Carter in the Oval Office the day after losing re-election to Ronald Reagan.
Yeah, it went out over all the wires that day because I was the only black and white photographer in the room that day.
With the 98-year-old's health waning, Brown is reflecting back on the impact he had on her.
Jimmy Carter is a person with a well-lived life, and it's been a long life, but yeah, I felt sad because he was a great influence on my life.
All of Brown's photos, including the negatives, live on in the National Archives, an honor she will always cherish.
It's really a pleasure to know that I could serve this country and the president in such a kind of an intimate way. It's really neat to be able to photograph him and his wife and to record history as it was happening.
After leaving the White House, Brown lived overseas and started a photography business when she returned home. She now runs the nonprofit she co-founded called So Hope, which helps women around the world. Brian.